Yo, what's up, guys? You got PokeaimMD here with some more PU suspect test laddering. For those that do not know, excuse me, PU is suspect testing Pyroar. Now, it looks like we're fighting webs. I just assume that when I see Shuckle, but I'm okay with that as he only has two ways of dealing with Crabominable, Flareon and Hitmonchan. So him having the speed boost doesn't really matter too much. I switch into Hitmonchan really well. I can switch into Rotom pretty well. My Drampa takes on Tangela, so I think we'll be okay. And my Swanna doesn't care about Sticky Web because one, it could defog, and two, it's faster than his entire team naturally. So, as far as winning goes, I mean, I can easily lead Swanna and just start spamming Scald. I actually think throwing off my Z move here is worth it. Because his resistances aren't the best. Yeah, it's just a Rotom. So if I can get rid of that, and if he goes Shuckle, Shuckle's sturdy will be broken, and then I can Scald it after. I did 40, so my Scald is definitely not going to knock you out. I wonder if he's a berry too, instead of like Mana Herb. But yeah, I see myself winning this just because defensively I deal with, and he has a berry. Defensively I deal with everything he has. I just don't see. Yeah, I don't see his team being a problem for me. It looks like he's not even going to bother getting up webs as he goes Tangela, and I'm able to burn that too. So I can defog pretty safely on this as he goes Rotom. Cool play. It's not worth, even though he should Volt Switch here, it's not worth me risking my Togedemaru, as Togedemaru's Iron Head could be a little bit problematic for him in the late game. So I actually go Regirock, because Regirock covers one of two things. It covers the Volt Switch, and it covers the Shuckle double if he wants to. And I'll just go for Rock Slide here. As he goes for Hidden Power, I'm assuming Grass, maybe? Maybe HP Ground for Togedemaru. Look at my rocks, because Tangela should come in as he throws off his Z move. I'll eat that too. Just barely, but I do. Wow. That actually did a good chunk, I'm not going to lie. I don't see a reason to not go Crabominable. He showed off his moveset. I'm assuming his last move is an electric type attack. And he can't really touch this thing. It's really good versus him. I don't even have to bother predicting the Haunter because I have an Assault Vest. So he does reveal the Volt Switch after. I mean, whatever comes in, it doesn't beat Crabominable. He has one Pokemon I've seen that beats, well, two. Again, the Flareon and the Hitmonchan. So if he goes Haunter, it's not a big deal because I just Ice Hammer it right after. He has Psychic apparently. And goodbye Haunter. Great. So now when I click Drain Punch, I will always grab someone with it. So Hitmonchan comes out. Honestly, he doesn't beat Clefairy at all, but I might as well keep Regirock around because I can get up my rocks or use it as a sack for Flareon for later. As he goes for Drain Punch, does a good chunk. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to my boy Meat Grinder, by the way. I don't think I said that. I don't see a reason not to click Moonblast as his resistances is literally that Flareon. So getting any damage on that would be nice. But I'm not gonna lie, Flareon's actually a little bit threatening. Luckily, he gives me Shuckle here. Hopefully this 2 KOs a burn. I'm not entirely sure. I did 12, so not really feeling too confident about that. Though I am going to get in Regirock here because I can defog later again. So I don't mind him going for Toxic. A little bit curious that he went for Toxic there just because I have Magic Guard. But we're Earthquake instead. While Rocks I think are important for dealing with Flareon, I feel like just getting rid of Shuckle was better because I don't have to waste a turn defogging. And this thing can Volt Switch on me or go for Hidden Power. I was thinking about going Togedemaru, but I don't get too much out of getting the Lightning Rod. So, assuming Flareon might come out, it might be Flame Warp. Otherwise, he doesn't really switch. He still doesn't switch into Swanna. He really doesn't switch into Swanna. I still have my Clef. He's smart to go Hitmonchan because it's a Mon that might actually take a hit from Swanna, and I don't want to risk it because it's guaranteed faster than Flareon. So we'll get in my Clef once more. Throw off a Moonblast. I honestly just want to weaken this thing. I'm assuming he's a Assault Vest. Yeah, I'm doing 29. Like, that's definitely AV. As Tangela comes out, probably gonna go for Knockoff or Sleep Powder. I believe that Drampa it just automatically walls. Ideally, he goes for Sleep Powder, so I get Sap Zipper, so nothing happens out of this turn, and I still have my specs, and I can just go right for the Hyper Voice. Bro, they're both grass type attacks, my man. They're not going to work on me. And you can give me Tangela too. One last mon that I got to click Hurricane versus. Everything else I could potentially Scald. Hitmonchan, I have Clefable. Well, it's Clefairy. But you guys know what I mean. I got that thing to deal with. So I think that was fine. Like I said, I feel like defensively I checked a lot of his threats. Only thing that could have been annoying was maybe like a Flame Charge Flareon. So I see Lycanroc on this type of team, so I'm assuming that's his rocker. Maybe a Shell Smashing Turtonator, whatever it's called. I look back at it. It could either be Rapid Spin Kamala or just Choice Band Sleep Talk with Last Resort, which would be really, really problematic. As far as dealing with Chatot, I have Regirock for that. Drampa doesn't care about what Lantern does. This thing is a problem. I have a Scarf Togedemaru that could probably Encore. Why am I forgetting names? Like, that's not me. My Crabominable might actually be able to take a +2 hit. Just like based on Rambats, because I know I've used Assault Vest Crabominable versus Turtonator and Rambats, so I might actually be able to take it. And Weezing's T-Spike doesn't matter as much if he does have it. I'm going to lead off with my my Drampa, as it just matches up super well versus him. Normal resist is this, which doesn't appreciate it. I can easily eat a hit from Chatot. Not easily, but I'll take it, even if it's Specs. And I think this gets me a KO / 2 KO on something. Ideally, it's not Sash Chatot. Okay, might be Specs, might be Scarf, because he went for U-turn. And that's the only one that would run that, because you only need Boom Burst, maybe Chatter, Heat Wave. Kamala is not going to appreciate this. I don't know what set that is. But I do think that Regirock is my best play just to get up my rocks as he goes for return. Is that AV? Doing 56 kind of feels like AV. I don't kill you very easily because I want to get up rocks here to pressure the dragon as well as Chatot, but I feel like that might have been a misplay because he should have rapid. Yeah, he's AV with Rapid Spin. Luckily, he doesn't have Earthquake, it seems. So I'm going to attempt to go for rocks one more time. Because at least, at most I'm taking what, 11%, 12% at the end of these 2 turns? Because he's going to go for Rapid Spin, yeah, so that's okay. I got rid of the Kamala, and I'm going to be able to get up. I love that mon, the way that line looks. I absolutely love that mon. So I'm still tempted to kind of go for rocks here. Because my Regirock isn't Spadef, I won't be able to take on a +2 mon like this. But if I get up rocks, I at least pressure it plus Chatot. Yeah, I at least pressure it plus Chatot, so that's alright. And I can easily just bring out Drampa here. Because I can save Regirock as a sack for potentially the Lycanroc if it does set up. That thing is actually a huge problem. Luckily, I have Scarf Togedemaru. I have to keep that thing alive for that. And now, Hybrid Voice is once again free. Doesn't matter that he has 1 resistance. This thing is going to 2-hit KO the Lantern. Get a crit. That didn't matter. Still 2-hit KO. It's around 55, 60%, yeah. So, here the Lantern, awesome. The Iron Head resistances are falling. He still does have that Tornado, but it's okay. I'm assuming the Lycanroc is going to come out. Again, this is his rocker. Potentially, but we can go Regirock if he goes for a Solorock or Stone Edge or anything like that. And now he's the one risking going for another one. Yep. So as far as dealing with this thing goes, I have 1 Pokemon. It's literally Togedemaru. And even though it does invite in this Pokemon right here, I'm just going to say that ideally we can deal with what he has as switch-ins. Like, I don't mind Weezing too much because he'll probably go for Will-O-Wisp. Weezing is just another invitation for... If it goes for Wisp, it's an invitation for my Drampa. I can also Wish Pass from Clef as he goes for T-Spike. So he won't be able to knock me out with Sludge Bomb. And I'll be able to Hyper Voice here. I'm pretty sure Lycanroc dies. Because it's Specs. Just short of knocking it out. I think Clef is useful because it might be the only thing that can actually beat this thing. And Swanna kind of clicks a Z move. So I think I'm going to keep Swanna alive because it can knock out Weezing and sack my Drampa. Obviously, if he missed there, I would come out on top. But there's 2 things I could do here. I think the main one is getting in Crabominable, because Crabominable doesn't allow this thing to set up and it doesn't allow Chatot to have its way. Me being Assault Vest, I'll obviously be able to take a hit. Hyper Cutter too. Well, Close Combat Okos you. He's smart to go Weezing. I'm assuming just a spam Sludge Bomb. However, getting Swanna now. Again, I'm planning on winning with my Scarf Togedemaru, but I'm going to need damage on this thing. I'm going to need a lot of damage on this thing. So I don't see a reason not to throw off my Z move. I feel like it'll claim me a KO no matter what. If you go ahead and Tornado, I'd be good. About to go to it now. Now, do I have to hit a Hurricane is the question. No. I don't think so. I think I'll do enough with this after he Shadow Smashes. Yep. He has White Herb too, so he's not going to be able to knock out my Clef because he doesn't have a Z move. Yeah, we're good. Sack you. Getting Clef. Moonblast. Pretty sure Moonblast will knock you out. If it doesn't knock you out, Togedemaru outspeeds you and KOs you. And then Togedemaru outspeeds Chatot and KOs that. And if it's Scarf, it can't lock itself in anything. That did nothing. Hey, okay, great. Great. Things are looking good. So Chatot comes in. We still have no idea if it's Specs or Scarf. I soft-boiled as basically it didn't. If we went for a move that killed me, then I went down anyway. But if he didn't, then my Clefairy 1v1s this thing. And it looks like he just locks himself in a heat wave. Again, can't tell if that's Specs because it's doing 16. But I am max Badef Clefairy anyway. Good game, dude. Nice, let's keep going. Team's working well. I really like Carbonable. I feel like it would have been amazing had they given it any speed, but I feel like you could also say that for most of Alola. Very threatening team. It's Hazards, Hazard Control, Scyther is extremely scary. Alolan. I love Regirock in this though. Its ability to check Scyther. Again, the late game Togedemaru could be good, but I gotta be careful because Golem has potentially Magnet Pull. It has Magnet Pull, so. Which means it could trap my Togedemaru to go on with that. But I love Carbonable. If it manages to get in versus Roselia versus Avalog, it should be able to 1v1 them. Even Mesprit. Because of my Assault Vest. Well, I need a little bit of damage on Mesprit first, though. So my plan is to get up rocks, pressure him to spin, and then maybe use that as an advantage to get in Swanna during that time and potentially just spam Scalds and Hurricanes, as he doesn't have Water plus Flying Resist in one. Avalok comes out, as it should. Probably going to go for spin. I'm going to Toxic that bad boy. Goes for Toxic on his own first. Very smart. However, I can always wish past to this thing, so I'm not so worried. I kind of want to just say I don't care about you and go hard Drampa and claim my KO. Because yeah, he is going to go for the Rapid Spin there, and I don't see a reason not to click Flamethrower. I would click Hyper Voice here, but I mean, I'll probably KO. Yeah, let's click Hyper Voice, whatever. Yeah, Kecleon comes out too. Someone's Assault Vest. It was not Assault Vest. Just remember that. It was not Assault Vest. I don't think you knock me out with 2 hits, even if one of them is Drain Punch, and I'm faster. So that's awesome. Get rid of Kecleon, which was more than likely the Rocker. It could also be this Golem. I'm going to Hyper Voice you too, because I don't want my Togedemaru being trapped. I love a hit, and you're not going to appreciate this hit. Perfect. Okay, so that's a good hit, in my opinion. Definitely a good hit. As far as switching into this goes, I can still save this to spam an attack versus Avalok, plus I can Wish Pass to it. Clef is looking expendable, but I mean, Clef can win late game as Clef. We'll go Clef though. Yeah, it loses to a lot. And if he's SD, like if certain things are SD, it's bad for us. So now I can go Swanna and pretty much claim my KO. Even if this thing is Choice Scarf, it's not faster than me. It's just barely faster than he ran, which is why it has a niche and OU. Nice. Hey, that's some good damage. Hold up. You know what else is better damage? The Z move. I don't care if you go back on a Golem. It's a threat. And I have Drampa as a switch into Roselia, so I'm not as worried. You can double here all you want, bro. He's probably thinking about it, but I don't lose much from this turn because either way, I'm either claiming a KO, getting like 70% off on Mesprit, getting a ridiculous amount off on the Avalog, and apparently I'm also going to be able to get up rocks here. So Avalog is gone. Great. I'm assuming Mesprit or Scyther might come out. There's Mesprit. Psychic is annoying. But I do want my own Rock Suppressor Scyther because I can Iron Head through my opponent's team. Should probably Toxic first though, and I'm gonna get Shattered Psyche, and I'm gone. So that's really good. Not really. This is actually pretty bad. Didn't expect this type of thing. But again, Iron Head is pretty nasty versus him. Of course, I need to crit him when you turn first. That's pretty bad. As my opponent goes for Future Sight. Okay, so you should have Ice Beam. Oh, this is bad too because now I'm gonna get hit twice no matter what. What do I think is the most expendable? I think by going Togedemaru, I U-turn out into Swanna, and I'm gonna get blown away by a +1 attack, but by the Future Sight. That's okay. Calm Mind, Future Sight, Psyshock. Wow. Because Carbonable is still. Let me think about that, because he didn't sack Mesprit. Zingzack, Iron Head. I think Carbonable is more useful than that, even though obviously it doesn't resist the flying type attack from Scyther. It managed to live, which is really good, because now I have at least a sec. I don't have to lock myself into a move, and I can think about that after. Scyther's going to come out. Probably just go for U-turn. What is he going on? It's a Mesprit, Roselia, probably Roselia. I'd go Roselia. We go Crab and click Ice Hammer. Could have Sleep Powder, but just Sludge Bombs, which does nothing. Doesn't get the poison, thankfully. So we'll be able to get rid of Roselia. So now I can Zing Zap through. Do I take a Choice Band Aerial Ace? I feel like it's my play to try. I'm going to go for Ice Hammer. And he goes for Knockoff, expecting me to go Togedemaru. I'm pretty sure I took a hit no matter what. So I'm glad I went for Ice. I live. Wait, so couldn't I say the same? Do you not get 50-50s? It was 50-50, dude. Okay. Anyway. I'm gonna go for this move because this move has 30% chance. This move has a 30% chance. This move is super effective. This move is more fun. Good game, dude. Good game. That man said no switch, Kaden. I'm not gonna lie, I felt that way when I've lost 50-50s too, but at the same time, I was going off the fact that I don't die to Aerial Ace, and also I click Zing Zap after. Oh, maybe I did die to Aerial Ace the entire time. So now we're fighting Rain, and this is really scary. Rain is really problematic. The thing I like though is I lead Drampa and I spam Hyper Voice for a while. Even if you get an Amistar, +2 Amistar won't be able to knock out my Clef unless it's +2 Z. And Assault Vest Carbonable deals with Ludicolo, can deal with Amistar as well. I really like Drampa's ability just to click Hyper Voice in this. Yes, he has 2 resistances, but they don't appreciate it. My boy said, hold up. I mean, timer's on, so I got whatever time that thing says. You got 2 minutes according to this, bro. Anyway, the guy enjoys video. Enjoys vid. Never mind. Okay. You got me. I have nothing to say. I don't know. I don't need to prove it to me. I don't. Anyway, Specs Hyper Voice. Give me a KO. Oh man, is the Thunder Wave gonna come out now? I'm thinking about going Togedemaru. Okay, he just goes for U-turn. So now something else has to take a Specs Hyper Voice. Look at that damage. So he's gonna Continental Crush here. I'm not sturdy on Regirock. Love Swanna's ability to spam Hurricane. Yeah, he's definitely Continental Crushing here. I don't know what I switch into. I don't think I switch. It's just Life Orb. Or Banded? What the hell? Why'd I die? Okay, so Regirock should take 1 because I'm Fizz Deaf as hell. Regirock should take 1 Liquidation, no matter what. As he goes Ludicolo. I'm gonna pray that I feel like Clef takes 2 because I'm max for death, but I feel like also it's a Ludicolo in the ring. I'm gonna calc. I'm gonna calc because I want to be sure that I take one because Clef is a win con. Getting up rocks is also pretty good too. That has to be Bandit Kabu, right? I think that's the only way you knock out Drampa from that. That's also the only way you go for Stone Edge. Fairy. Yeah, they be showing Pokemon on Twitch now. That's fire. I saw a quote yesterday. Let me find it because I forgot the name of it. I posted it on Twitter. It was about that episode with the Pokemon School and Giselle and stuff like that. Okay, in the rain. 56 to 66%. I think Swan is expendable. What was the quote? That was a Z move. My goodness. The quote was, "I hate the way she treats us, but I like the way she looks." And to obviously to obviously let you guys know why they said something like that, it was because the dude had a picture of the girl from school who was running the school, but treating everybody like crap. I just found that hilarious. I hate the way she treats us, but I love the way she looks. Alright, so we get in Reggie, we get up rocks. Ooh, puns. Opponent's gonna go for Rain Dance. I think that my Clef takes 2 hits from that Ludicolo because there's no Life Orb. Yeah, it's a 6.6% chance to 2-hit KO. My opponent should just sack Volbeat, but I'm going to go for Earthquake here because it hits Coalfish and hits Almastar and Kabutops. And again, my Clef can take 2 hits. I'm really worried about that Coalfish though. Okay, he sacks Volbeat too because I was thinking about doubling out to Carbonable, but I don't think it gained me much. Kabutops comes out. This thing kind of wins too, huh? Yeah, I just dropped. I know it's Choice Man, I know it's in the rain, dude, but I needed to take this hit. Yeah, good game. So, unfortunately, we have been bested by Zerain. The other variation of this team has Shift Tree, but I still like Spectrampa a little bit more. But yeah, that's a just toughie. We don't have a physical a Pokemon that can switch into a physical water move. Drampa doesn't count because if it's Choice Band in the rain, that boy gets blown away. But oh yeah, dude, for you watching, I am Joey, by the way. Anyway, this could be Taunt, Stealth Rock, that lead that's been running around, Choppleberry. I think it's annoying. I love Swanna in this game. I will gladly sack it to deal with Aggron, which beats my entire team. And my opponent opts to go for Toxic, so that's incredible. So not only that, I knew it would be Protect too because I saw Leftovers, but not only is it Max but Toxic pretending to be a Steelix down here, he doesn't have a Scald switching. He gives me Aggron, great. So my opponent doesn't get rocks. I get rid of a Pokemon that I did not switch into. Very well. Love Carbonable's ability to take on Haunter. Again, that's like one of the main switches I have. Because he gets Quick Sludge Wave. If he goes Haunter itself, though, I don't... What? Okay. Hey, this thing is a... Hitmonchan's a problem. Now, I'm pretty sure if it's Assault Vest, it actually lives this. Yeah. But I won't go down to that. Plus, I won't go down to Mach Punch with Poison, so I always get a free Scald here, which is awesome. And that also means when I get up rocks, they might be here to stay. He does have both Silvally and Skuntank, though, which are pretty good defoggers. But Hitmonchan could have just been Spin, so... I'm bringing Regirock. I can Toxic literally 2 of the Pokemon I'm more scared of, and... You either Trick or Shadow Ball here, right? Taunt works too, dude. Drop a Draco. Oh, it's Silvally Fairy. Well, I mean, you don't deal with Regirock, so it doesn't matter. Plus, I have Clear Body, so where's your parting shot now? Where is your parting shot now? Oh, never mind. There it is. That's better than parting shot. That's a dead mon pretty much. Okay, stop that. You're not doing any damage. You're only doing 30 something now, but very much like to get a toxic off on you. Thank you. I want Rocks at the Pressure Haunter and Mesprit, especially because I think Togedemaru is going to be key in knocking those two out. Togedemaru will also come in now and knock this thing out. Okay, so once again, Paralysis has stopped us from doing anything for multiple turns. I don't get up Rocks. That's always great. The Silvally Fairy does go down to Ironhead, but at what price, man? Like Regirock could not get up Rocks to save my life. Like, I could have gotten something out of this turn. Mesprit comes out. I'm going to keep clicking Ironhead. If you can para me to death, I can flinch you to death with my non-Togedemaru. This is bad, because he might try and pursue trap me with Skuntank. Ideally, he's a special set, which is still not the easiest for me to do. I don't know why he went Haunter. I'm naturally faster than Haunter, and at this point, no, I might have messed up. I might have messed up. Oh, okay, never mind. He messed up. Dude, it's like he's been paralyzed for 6 turns too. Like, he has not done anything. Man, it's because I get a problem. I'll bring out my boy Drampa and get a KO right now. Carbano beats the hit. Silvally Fairy drops. This is specs, bro. And then Skuntank comes out and drops too. Plus, I have Carbano Bolt to eat the hit anyway if anything happens. So, like this. Okay, I guess I could lose right now. I didn't, which is cool. Let's keep going. So apparently when you skip turns, that's how the frames... that's how the frame... Or not the frames, but that's how the Pokemon disappear. Does he have 5? Okay, there's a Dugtrio. I didn't see you, bro, without your ability. Sorry. That's so sad. You know what's crazy? Dugtrio is actually good versus me, too. Just because of its speed tier. If it was actually the other Dugtrio, I think it'd be even worse, but... Like, worse versus me. Alright, so Scyther is such a good lead versus me, and I don't want to be in a situation where I have to switch. Yes, I love Carbonable in this game. Drain Punch, Ice Go, Drain Punch, but I need rocks with the Pressure Scyther, especially because he doesn't have default. Dude, there is no way you're killing me. And if you do 50%, I'm just going to assume you're abandoned. Like, look at it. It doesn't even know why it's down here. It's crazy how Dugtrio has just fallen. Poor Dougie. Don't worry, bro. You're still great in Ubers. I think Dougie is incredible in Ubers. I think Dougie plus a regular Kyogre is very threatening because it just traps the only switching, which is Groudon, which is literally the only switching in the tier. Everybody's using RC's Groudon now. And then you just spam Water Spout. Even Specs Kyogre back in the day, oof. And this thing can't even go for something like Screech into Tectonic Rage. I'll live. I will live. Give me something. What's happening? Come on. There you go. Nice rocks. Are you like a reversal set? I'm gonna go for Toxic here. Okay. I'm not staying in now. I think your last move is like Iron Head, but I don't care because I can go entire. Like Swanna's role in this game is not that important. Yes, it deals with the Mudsdale, but I'm sure Drample can too. Ah, dude, come on, man. That was lame. I didn't want to. That's a lame battle, dude. What? So your Dugtrio did nothing, so you give up. What is it? We're X and 2 now, right? Total 43 X and 2. Okay, so we need about 17 more games, I believe, so we can qualify. I'll end it there then. Whatever. I just ruined my mood. Why'd you forfeit? I wanted to see what you had to offer. You had some cool Pokemon like Regigigas, and you're running the Crab too. Anyway, guys, let me know your opinion on the Pyro Suspect test. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Rain still broken, man. I feel like Rain been broken in the lower tier since forever. I remember using it in DBP. I've used Rain in ADV. Though obviously lower tiers weren't as standard as they are more now. I've used Rain in Gen 5, Gen 6. Nice strat. Anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.